Okay, guys, this is lesson 6 of chapter 6. We have about 6 slides to do here in this lesson, so not too many. We're gonna be solving systems of the inequalities by please stop that. By graphing. By graphing. Okay. Okay. You'll remember that we have solved linear inequalities by graphing. This time we're solving the systems of linear inequalities by graphing. So what's a system of linear of inequalities? You can write this definition down. It's a set of it's a set of two or more inequalities with the same variables. Okay, so we're going to have two inequalities, they're going to have the same variables, and we're going to be solving them simultaneously. All right. So hold on a second. Let me move this recording button. Thank you very much. Okay, the solution, right, for a system of inequalities with two variables is a set of ordered pairs, right? There are two variables, so we're going to have two ordered pairs. And graphically, the solution set is an overlap or an intersection of the graphs. So if you can look at, so here's a problem that we're going to look at. We're going to have this inequality, and it gets graphed in a certain way, and then we're going to have a second inequality, and it gets graphed in another way. And where the two graphs overlap or intersect is our solution. Hence, it's a good idea to use colored pencils if you can, okay? So what you'll do is what we've already learned how to do is you're going to graph this inequality. We can see that m is the slope is what? -2/1, and we can see that b is 1. And in this one we can see the slope is 1/1 and b is 3. And you can look over here and see that they've already graphed this for us. So y is greater than -2x plus 1 is this dashed line here, right? And then they picked a test point, and they decided, did we have to shade, to the left of the line or to the right of the line? And in fact, it turns out that y is greater than that, and so you would shade this side of the line, right? And then they did the same thing with the y is less than or equal to x plus 3, found the slope, graphed the line, it's a solid line because it's equal to as well, did a test point, realized that this is the side that they would shade, okay? And then the area where you have the overlap of the two shaded areas is the solution. Okay? Colored pencils are helpful. Here are 4 problems. We'll put these on the board, I hope, tomorrow. So let's try these, guys. I'd like to have some volunteers. Pause it, start it back up when you're done. Okay, sometimes regions never intersects. When this happens, when you have a line here, and it's shaded like this, and you have another line here, maybe parallel, right? Will parallel lines ever intersect? Never. Parallel lines never intersect. So in this case, there is no solution. However, note that there are cases of parallel lines where they will intersect. For instance, in this case, say I had a line here, and here's my origin, and I found out whatever this line is, y is whatever, greater than, 2x plus 7 or something, or -5 looks like. And I did a test point, and I found out that this is what was shaded, right, for that line. And then I had another line here, and it was y is less than something, and I realized that this is the area of intersection. Okay? What do they have in common? All of these points. Okay, so sometimes, even though there's no intersection, they will have an area or a region that is a solution for both. So don't forget about that thought. All right, and here's a problem. We have 3x minus y is greater than or equal to 2. So what you'll need to do in these problems, of course, is put this in y equals mx plus b form. Find out what your slope is. Find out what your y-intercept is, and graph them. You're either going to graph a solid line or a dotted line. And then you're going to do, so that'll be your first step, and then your second step would be do your test point. Right, so you know which side to shade, and then you'll shade it. Okay, so in this case we have 3x minus y is equal to 2. There's the line for it. We do a test point, and we realize that we're going to shade this side over here. And then we take the other inequality, 3x minus y is less than negative 5, graph it, as they've done here, right, with a dotted line, is not equal to, do a test point, and realize that this is the part that's shaded. So, is there a solution? Do they have any area that intersects? They don't, so there's no solution. All right, here you go, 2A and 2B. We have 2 more practice problems for tonight, and that is the end of this short, sweet video. Look at that, 6 minutes, 7 minutes on the button.